Okay. Hello and hello everyone, and welcome in. My name's Sue Yamagawa, and today on VTubing My Slow Life Hobbies in My 30s, we're upgrading the Anvil stand. So basically, this is Anvil stand level 2. We're gonna go to level 3 today. And also, hello and welcome in Mr. Spock and Ari. I hope you're all having a great week. My week has actually been more chill than I was initially planning on, so things have been really good in my neck of the woods regarding that. So, before we really get into this, I actually have to get rid of some chains. Because I actually have to remove the anvil to do the work today. Because, well, there's actually a lot of reasons. I'm gonna do chain first, and then we'll go from there. Now I gotta go over to the other side. I gotta get this chain off, because it's in the way of the work. Cover all our hardware. Hardware is important. Hold on, let me put this on the TV so I can make it as loud as possible. Wait, what? Ah, you don't need to be bothering Andrew with all the drill noises. Now, today's not going to be a loud day. This is a chill day. So, the main mission for today is to take the anvil stand. He's playing Eugenics, bro. Has been clocked in on that game. Well, hey, if he's having fun with life, let him have fun with life. I'm having fun with life right now. This is how I decide to have fun with life. Is working on projects. And there's really a really... How do I say this? Like, there's a certain joy. Oh. That comes with projects like this, where it is upgrading a thing I already have. I like upgrade streams. Well, honestly, I just like shop upgrades. So, now getting into a little bit of the why for this. Whenever I've been doing any sort of level of blacksmithing on this, if I were to hit my hammer a little bit closer to the edge, the anvil will have a slight wobble to it. And it's not gonna really wobble for me because I'm not hitting it hard or anything. Not trying to go for that. So, I've seen some other blacksmiths do this. And what they'll do is they'll actually have the anvil set down into the stand. So, if we pay attention to our anvil's geometry here, we have these really nice smooth edges. Like there's like a real nice lip all the way around it. Today's goal is to hollow out an area on the cube that the anvil will now sit down into. So whenever the anvil wants to twist on me, it's kind of in a socket, and the surrounding wood will resist that. Which, as we get closer to the end, there's going to be a lot of like really fine trimming to do. But I also just wanted to really take it easy this week, so, and yeah, I'm going to take it easy. Because actually, I was expecting this to be a more difficult week than it's actually turned out to be. So, we're going to go in here with our chalk, and we're going to basically make our outline. And this is going to determine the area to be removed. Now, I'm going in with chalk because chalk is, one, it's a little bit more visible than pencil marks. And it's also a little bit easier to apply. So, if I don't break it. If I don't break it. And with that, I have a shape. Oh yeah, I wanted to tell you the roses I transplanted that my granddad had on the property are finally budding. Nice! Very nice. Hey, I'm back. Hi. Welcome in, Mr. Spock. Ooh. Okay. The flowers are very pretty maroon. Ooh, good color. Very good color. So yeah, I moved Anvil. I'm gonna take a sip of beer. Because the Anvil's like 114 pounds. What did I miss? Nothing much. I've undid the chain strapping. And now, I have my shape. Beer, yes. This is a pro beer space. Now I just want to kind of clean up those wood chips, because I don't know how badly those wood chips are gonna mess with the tool I've got. So, as for what we're doing today, Mr. Spock, is this chalk. Actually, wait a second. Let's pull camera back a bit. Yeah, that's a bit better. So we're gonna take this spot and we're gonna hollow it out and drop it by like an inch or so. Now, there's been a tool I purchased that I haven't used in quite, well, actually I've never used for a project, but been wanting an excuse to bust out this bad boy. And that's my bit brace. So I've got a 3/4 hole maker majigger. And I'm just gonna call it a hole maker majigger, even though I know it's the bit and bit brace. So the game plan is to drill a whole bunch of holes, and then we're gonna chisel out the remaining material, which I also have cables and things that make it generally challenging to do. So we're gonna see how. Now I used this on some 2x4s a while back, and it did actually cut reasonably well. So I don't know how well this is gonna cut today, because we need to drill. We actually gotta drill like a lot of holes. So if the bit brace turns into too much of a pain in the patuk, I have accelerated options that I can grab. Which, that's a strange thing. Seems like it's just dancing in there. After it was gripping. Think. Yeah. Oh no. That's a thing with the bit brace. I need to put more weight into it for it to bite. Maybe you can drill at 2 times speed, Suki. I don't think I can. Honestly, my difficulty lies in the fact that I can't put my body behind the pommel of the bit brace, because this is the part where you really wish to like press, either like really lean your body weight into while you're turning it with the other hand. Now I did want to just bust this out because it's a tool that drills holes and I haven't used it for drilling many holes. My issue with my setup today is the cable for my cable for my webcam is literally right in the way. Which is a terrible oversight to have. But that's also I guess the shenanigans thing with this. Okay. Wait a second. Oh wait, that's actually better. Ooh, okay, I like that. Reasonable, reasonable. Not sure how much extra weight I can put into this, but honestly, looking at the level of material to be removed, bit brace was a fun idea, but bit brace needs. Also, I think the blade could probably be sharpened. So we're gonna go to option 2. Introducing option number 2, because you can't do stuff like this and not have option 2. You must always have an option 2. You're not allowed to not have options. So, let's see. I gotta get this Let's get this powered. Wait. Technically the wrong order of operations. So, I understand how pi works. Because I understand how pi works, we're going in with the 1 inch. I.e., this is gonna remove the most amount of material. It's gonna make the largest holes. It's gonna make big holes, guys. Big holes. There we go. And also, these are fresh bits I've never used before. Actually got these during Christmas. Actually asked a friend for these. Okay. So, find ourselves a good little spot. Oh wow. That a little lighter. I need to go lighter on pressure. But much improved. Much improved. That's kind of what I want. Maybe a little bit deeper hole. Okay, reverse. Ow! Ugh. I'm taking really big bites, and it's over. Whoa! Well, that hole's big enough now. But I have to do this a lot. So, let's see here. Let's see if we can figure out what makes this happy. Woo! Ow! So, the issue with this is I'm biting way too much material. It's over torquing. That's my issue. So, there's an easy solution for that. And it's called just grab a smaller bit. So that was 1 inch. Whoa. Also, I swear, my phone's been like blowing up all day today. Sorry, man. Cheat. You can't cheat at life, Spock. That's just how life goes. But we are gonna try. But honestly, really, the ultimate lesson in life is like, if at first you don't succeed, try something different. So, this is the 3/4 auger. And that's our ticket. That is the ticket. That is what we want. But yeah, like, that's the thing. If you don't, like, succeed on try 1, learn, try again. And don't over-torque your drill, that's how you ruin wrists. But this is also what we want. I surely hope you guys can't pick up the fact that running the drill dims the lights briefly. Oh boy. So, and have that off to the side. Because holy smokes, there's holes to be drilled. So many holes. Oh wait, hey look, there, it's here now. The rain. The rain that the weather was saying was gonna be here all day today. Has finally arrived. But wowie! This maple's actually a lot harder than I thought it would be. Don't you heat the Anvil and burn it into the table? Nah. This is what I've seen people do. Drill a whole bunch of holes and then chisel out the waste. Which, this is also what makes it a slightly more chill stream. Except for the fact I'm trying to keep my hands on this. My hands want to let go of this. Well, definitely glad I could have upgraded to the drill versus you could have used your flamethrower thing. Nah. That's the easy route. But yeah, it's just drilling. Are we done yet? 25%? That's what actually makes this a slightly more chill stream. Is we're gonna have a big repetitive process. Followed up by just hammer and chisel. I opened the garage door a little bit before stream. That was a mistake. Because it's now very humid. It's humid. I don't like humidity. Humidity's bad. It's rough. Get the flamethrower out to clean up the humidity. Oh dear, no. But it would raise the heat, Mr. Spock. It'd be warmer. A lot warmer. Also, like, floor's just getting covered in shade. Man. I wish it was easy to, like, stop. Like, these auger bits, once they, like, get going, they just want to keep going. But you know what? We're nearing the halfway mark. Woo! And it's only 71 in here. But goodness gracious, it feels like is kind of unreal. Don't they have drill bit things that chisel out a square? Yes! Those are called hollow chisel mortisers. But the thing is with those, they're kind of like, they're a lot like a drill press. So they're definitely not the sort of thing you want to be using for a project like this. This is actually the route to go. Because this gets you a finer shape. Because you're basically taking a bunch of circles and making a shape out of those circles. Was that? Yeah, I love. I always get the validation that the shop in my, if the humidity in my shop gets way too intense, I literally just start having parts of the texturing of the ceiling, yeah, they just start falling off. They just start falling off. But remember, stay hydrated when you're sweating. Especially if you're dripping in sweat, like I am. Okay, so I really want to make sure I hit my edge, so I'm going to go right into that corner. Also, spin the drill bit the right direction. Spinning the drill bit the right direction helps a lot. Okay. I accidentally walked 20k steps yesterday. At least I was hydrated. That's the spirit. That's what we like to hear about. Get those steps. Stay hydrated. I am very pro. Take care of yourself. And there's rarely any... Usually, staying hydrated is like the best thing you can do for yourself. Okay. Can't see what I'm doing. Bring some clarity to the situation. I really like the chips. Hey, the Red Cross didn't complain about my veins today. And that's what hydration do use. What's 20k in miles? It will depend on the length of her step. Well, the length of, like, putting one foot in front of the other naturally. For me, it's, I think... I measured it once. I think it's like 2.8 feet is a step for me, but it's primarily dependent on your height as a person. .92 miles yesterday, according to my watch. Wow. That's a mini marathon. No, well, a half marathon is 13.1 miles. I mean, it's definitely a good bit of walking. But man, I have been really debating the merits and demerits of getting a watch like that. Huh, I never knew how long marathons were. Well, an actual marathon is 26.2 miles. Cons, I get notifications from family texting me. The government can track you better. And Mr. Spock, that's my thought. Well, not just government, but also tech companies. I don't want... Pros, I get memes sent to me. Ooh, memes. We can definitely appreciate some good memes around here. But yeah, like that's my thought on it. Is like at the end of the day, it's like a perfect 50-50 of merits and demerits, and I can't convince myself to pull the trigger. I can pull this trigger though. If they already got my phone data, the watch data isn't a crazy bit more. I do wish I could tear the microphone out. Oh gosh, oh dear. Wait, why are so many people subscribing? Oh dear God. Wait, I think something's wrong. Okay. Yeah, because I know some of those people have subscribed on past streams. Huh. Okay. Well, if anyone actually did subscribe, thank you. Sorry that right now it's literally just a whole bunch of drill time. Granted, if we have any, like... I can pull this trigger too. My dark humor loves this. Well, I mean, I'm talking about this. I mean, I'm talking about my trigger. Keep doing what you're doing. Maybe get more. No, I think Stream Elements was just schizoing out a bit, which is fine. Like if if I can have a bad day, it's allowed to have a bad day. Granted, it is real funny that it did that, though. Bro has skill, no skill. Oh, do not mock the skill. Skill is, in my opinion, one of the better budget brands of tools. Skill is a solid budget line of tools. Don't mock Skill. Funny enough, this is actually a tool purchase I didn't make. My dad did. So you can make fun of my dad. And it was only after he passed away that I learned to appreciate his skill tools. Because, the drill was his, and also the corded circular saw I use from time to time. Now, I've upgraded to cordless circular saws, and I've got to say, going from corded circular saw to cordless is such a lifestyle upgrade. Absolute massive lifestyle upgrade. Now, the disadvantage of the biggest thing with corded and uncorded circular saws is that the battery ones are typically more expensive. I loaded up the burn barrel. I'm gonna have a bonfire soon. Aw, man. That sounds great. I can't have a bonfire right now. It's raining. Oh, speaking of tools, have you ever thought about having that VTuber thing where people can send you gifts? You can put tools and Spock can suggest beer. Oh, like the throne thing? Funny enough, Dad's old shop was in here once and it was like, dude, Sugi, I need you to like set up a throne and put some like square cut nails because I need to send you some square cut nails. So that way you can use the square cut nails and see. Yes, the square cut nails are a style of nail that has very good applications. But, I don't know. I don't know how If you mean square cut nails, Dos Equis. I do appreciate me Dos Equis though. Dos Equis is a good beer. And also, that's what happens if you try to take a bite. Like if you go too close to the edge of another circle and you try to drill into it, there won't be enough supporting material and your drill will wobble. Which most people find that a unideal outcome. Me, I'm too busy thinking about other things. I don't know, what are my other things I'm trying to think about? Like, actually, wait, I am trying to think about the ending to Dr. Stone today. Oh, wait a second. Hey you. Hey you. Every time I come into the shop, here. I don't even know if this will show up on camera. Oh, you see him a little bit. You see him a little bit. See the floaty boy? The little floaty boy? That's a spider. It's like every time I come into the shop to do stuff, here's a spider has to float down and say hi all the time. I don't know why. But you can hang out on the GoPro for now, and not on me. And hello, Zerzud. We are spinning to win. And also appreciating a nice thunderstorm. Got real nice thunderstorm action going on. Man. It would be nice to actually do, like, a storm appreciation stream. It would just be really hard to, like, get the timing down right. Or maybe, I don't know. How do you people feel about watching a VTuber chase a tornado? Because, like, I feel like chasing a tornado is, like, a really good bucket list item. It's, like, good levels of danger. I mean, the fun thing is with, like, doing, like, actual, like, proper storm chasing is... Oh, wait a second. No, wait. There's a challenge. A really big challenge. And the really big challenge is a stable internet connection. We've had several near here in the last couple of weeks. Oh no. Actually, speaking of the past couple of weeks, yeah. Where I'm at, we've had a couple of the whirly clouds. Chucks, last week at like 5 a.m. I got woke up by my phone being like, hey, Sugi, there's a tornado watch in your area. Take shelter now. And I was like, phone, can't you tell the time? It's 5 a.m. This is a bad time to be going into the basement for a tornado watch. Dude, even in New England, we had a tornado watch in my town. Hecking crazy. Oh, gosh. Build a tornado suit and become one with the tornado. Oh gosh, Mr. Spock is like the voice in the back of my head that's like, every idea is a really bad and dumb idea, but I like the sound of it. Build a tornado suit, become one with a tornado. That sounds like fun. but also deeply dangerous, and I don't know. For some reason, Bart does not give a shit about the drill noises. Microphone burping, the cat rat. Yes, fear the belch. Probably not a good idea, like the bear suit. I don't know, I definitely do want to give a bear a hug someday. Now, granted, if I told my beer appreciating best friend about that, he would probably have some really choice words. And be like, Sugi, I generally think you're a smart person, but you're being really dumb right now. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I need another beer. Imagine Sugi VTuber from walking right up to a tornado. Oh gosh, you guys are really selling me on that idea. Because I do appreciate things that put myself into a fair bit of physical danger. Oh man, I just saw... Actually, not only did I see a bit of ceiling fall down, but you can actually see it in the far lower left corner of the screen. Ah, yes. My ceiling is giving up on me, as it should. Everything should give up on me. Except me. I'm not giving up on me. There's too much fun to be had. As a virtual form, you're improving. Oh no! Zerzan, you're triggering brain cells. You're triggering brain cells. And so, here's the brain cell thought right now. I remember once upon a time, there was a certain VTuber who went around known as Pomu Rainpuff. And one of the things she did one time was she sent herself and the fellow members of her VTuber generation, Lazerlight, into space. And I'm thinking, wait, how about doing that kind of setup, but I just send a screen with a GoPro into a tornado? And I'm on the screen, like, oh gosh, like, I like the, like, it sounds like a fun idea. Oh, VTuber types. But like, do something like that. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to like embrace the fact that this GoPro, like the whole rig setup is basically dead the moment I launch it. Space is a part of my town. Yeah, Mr. Spock. Space is a part of my town too. Space is the part where we tell our friends that's the dark, scary part of town. You're not supposed to go there. But I only have a few more holes to drill. I made a friend at work and they listen to VTubers too. They're Oshi's Chibidoki. Ooh, Chibidoki. That's actually a good one. Man, like, discovering fellow weebs at work is always a joy. It's like, wait, there's people, like, in the real world that are just as cringe as I am? Oh, thank goodness. It's not just me. Oh wait, I can't see my line. Whoa! Man, I'm just losing all... I'm probably gonna lose like 5% of my ceiling this stream. Maybe not 5%, probably more like 2. So, let's see here. I can definitely do one more here. And then I see this area here. Yep. You need hearing protection for your VTuber. No. No. If I got hearing protection for my VTuber model, then the inside voices would just stay inside, and that would not be good. I don't think you guys really understand how important it is for the inside voices to eventually go outside. Because if they stay inside all the time, they get very grumpy. They get very, very grumpy. So, that is the block of wood, after much effort and enough drilling to make Kamiya from Gurren Lagann happy with drill energy. It's holy now. It's holy. It is holy with many holes. I'm dropping you guys in because now we get to switch to chisel time. And let's see. There we go. Wait. A little bit higher up. Perfect. Is that perfect? Nearly perfect. I can adjust for perfection. Oh, that's what we like. Good view. Also hydrate. Please hydrate, everyone. Me, I'm just exceedingly ultra sweaty after all that drilling. Be right back. I'm meal prepping, and the beans are ready for the freezer. Nice. Also, there's just like absolute carnage of wood chips I'm standing on. It's great. So, I'm going to be cracking open some mighty fine hydration myself. A Black Brute from Deschutes Brewing Company. Cheers. Well, one moment. Okay. The garage door just opens spontaneously, which it will sometimes do if I don't close it fully. But, and that was the situation. It did not close fully, so. So, I gotta get things shifted around a little bit here. Gotta grab some tools. Because I can't believe I'm doing this. Like, there's a very real part of me that's like, Jeepers Creepers. Sugi, are you actually doing this? And chat, I think this is happening. I think this is actually happening. And what's happening is, I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've sat down for a build stream. Because this stand is only like, I think it's a 20-inch cube, roughly? Do I have a tape measure nearby? Hey. Damn screens. Hiding my tape measures from me? Sorry about that. Time for terrible ergonomics. Oh yeah. So yeah, the cube is about 20 inches on the side. Terrible ergonomics. Oh wait, yeah. Oh yeah, because that's the thing that people think about is like, oh, you're sitting down now. You're just like absolutely like, you're hunched over like a shrimp or something. Which for me, like not as much so. It pleases me to have the beer in the shot. It pleases me greatly to have the beer in the shot. So, I'm going to just start working on chiseling out some of this material. And we're going to just see how it goes. Because I've done something like this before, but not at like this scale. This scale is like much bigger scale. Because I've done mortises where it's like I'll drill out the mortise and then chisel out the remainder. Let's see, that's wanting to split in a way I don't necessarily appreciate. So I'm gonna cut it. Oh yeah. Now I feel like we're really embracing the chill right now. This is the true chill, slow life experience. You got a beer, you have a task, and that's what makes a guy happy. Beer plus task. That is the recipe for happiness for men. It's beer plus task. Let's see. I think I want to do that one right there. What happens when Sugi runs out of beer? Sugi goes to bed. Because there's no more beer time. That's what happens when Sugi runs out of beer. He just goes to bed. Because he also gets he gets tired old man and is like, okay, it's time to go to bed. It's bedtime. Not yet, but not actually yet, but now granted, I am probably gonna sleep like a rock tonight, simply due to the fact that this is like amazing sleeping weather. Like real nice gentle rain. Like this is like perfect sleeping weather. But yeah, this is also like probably like peak. Now, I'm noticing when I'm doing a lot of my edge work, I am doing it with my 3/4. I think the 3/4 is too much blade. It's a little bit too big, and it's kind of it's giving me a little bit too much resistance. I think I should go down to the 1/2 inch. Which is this guy? Hey! Ceiling! Don't hit me! Chat! My ceiling's hitting me now! How dare my ceiling do that to me, you know? And that's gonna be the fun thing, is the corners are gonna be like hella fun. Actually, I think if I'm doing the flat, I think it's better to do the chisel like that, and then what we got going on there? Wowzers, it is like raining cats and dogs. So, that amount of rain definitely means I have to make the announcement that, hey, it is probably possible for me to lose power. And if I lose power, that's gonna be a stream. Which, I mean, it's been an hour, so not the shortest stream in the world, actually. That makes me, darn it, that makes me wanna. What's my shortest stream? Stabbed good. Stab the wood chip, man. Big hunky boy too. But yeah, this is actually probably going to be the hard part, is actually doing, like, the inside. This will get hauled out really easily. But developing and trimming a fine edge, that's going to be our challenge part. For sure. Oh yeah, and also, speaking of chiseling and crafting and beer, so today, the anime for Dr. Stone, wow, has finished, and that's actually the reason I moved stream back today, was, like, I have been following this show since episode 1, and I've been loving I've been loving it incredibly much. I love Dr. Stone. It has been, I never knew how badly I needed a shonen anime in my life. Well, shonen science anime. Wait a second. Turn the chisel around, dingus. And, yeah. Today the last episode aired. And I'm just like, holy smokes. Like, it's really the end of an era. For me. I mean, because how much I enjoyed the show. I don't know how many people here are watching it or have watched it a little bit, watched it a lot a bit. And if you haven't given it a shot, that's fine. But, hey, if you can appreciate some quality science, Dr. Stone is an absolute fabulous show. And I don't know, I get, like, whenever there's, like, a long-running series that ends, I always get, like, really sentimental over the show ending. I see a bunch of crying emojis from Zerzan. Were you also a Dr. Stone enjoyer, Mr. Zerzan? Ooh, nice big piece there. But it has been It has been a journey, and it has been a hell of a fun one. And the reason I'm not trying to get like too far into like actual specific details is I don't know the level of spoilers people here are comfortable with. Because I will not give spoilers. I haven't gotten around to Dr. Stone yet. Was it worth watching? Yes! It was so incredibly worth watching. If you like science and you like shonen, if you like both those things, Dr. Stone was my drug dealer vacation in the day. But if you like shonen and science, like, Dr. Stone admittedly is peak. It is absolute peak. And funny enough, Dr. Stone's actually based off some back in the day. I really like the side cuts on this piece. But yeah, it's so funny enough. One of the is it kind of in the same vein as Full Metal Alchemist? Yes and no. Like, science is like the big thing that moves the show forward. And like a lot of the the thing is I like Dr. Stone. I like Full Metal Alchemist. I don't know if I can say that Dr. Stone's better than Full Metal Alchemist, because I mean, Full Metal Alchemist is just so dang good. It's just, that's a high bar. That's a high bar. It's getting compared to Full Metal Alchemist. But it is really good as a series. And funny enough, I actually read the work that Dr. Stone is sort of based on. There's a British author by the name of Lewis Dartnell. And he wrote a book called The Knowledge. What was it? Sorry, I'm going to have to look this up. Because I actually do have to look this up. Like, this is like... This is like one of my favorite books of all time. Like truly one of my favorite books of all time. Because there's not only like the aspect... Wait, like the series is fully over? Wow, yes, Dr. Stone's over. The entire series is just done. Oh, there it is. Hello. Actually, can I get an image, please and thank you? Because I want an image to share with everyone. But yeah, Dr. Stone is 100% over. Downloads. There's my download. Open that up. Yep. Aha! Oh wow, that actually showed. It's perfect. Nice. So, this is Lewis Dartnell's How to Rebuild the World from Scratch. Oh wait, how am I 14 minutes in the past? I've had that happen to me on some like streams. But usually that'd be like if there's like ads or something. Like the ad will play and then the stream starts, but the stream starts at where I first clicked on the stream and I just wholly missed like the part with like the ad, whatever. But yeah, so The Knowledge, How to Rebuild Our World from Scratch. The book literally is about what you think the book is about. And also like the book being in the whole, and I do really like that the cover is like the book in a break glass in case of emergency situation. But this is actually the book that actually inspired Dr. Stone. Now, I know there was actually a couple other books, but this was like the primary written work. And I actually read this prior to the Dr. Stone anime. And started watching Dr. Stone. And was just like, wait a second. This is reminding me of something I have already seen. And then I looked into it. And yeah, the author for Dr. Stone read this book and was like, man, I can totally make that anime. And so that's how we got Dr. Stone. Was thanks to this book. And so now I am how do they say? I am a older individual. As an older individual, back in my day when I was a youngster, zombies were a huge thing. If you want an in case of zombies happening, and you want to learn how to not only survive but also thrive in case, honestly, if you're interested in like surviving any sort of like apocalyptic situation, like seriously, like I cannot recommend this book enough. Like it is, the details are just so well done. Like Lewis put a hell of amount of work into the research he did for that book. He did a fabulous job researching that book. But one of the things, book reminds me of the Silo series. Okay. I am unfamiliar with the Silo series. But one of my favorite things with the knowledge is how, because he actually traces how one technology builds into the next technology. For instance, steam engines. Steam engines weren't necessary. Steam as an idea was kind of revolutionary, but the parts of a steam engine were based off of stuff that already existed. They have a book in the story in which the main character discovers that is just that book. Okay. I mean, so the knowledge has been out for a long time. Like, I want to say that the knowledge was published when I was like in college. And it was one of Lewis's first books. It's kind of old at this point, I think. But it is a truly delightful book. Like, this book is so good, it does not just have one chapter on chemistry. There's 2 chapters on chemistry. Which, funny enough, for those who follow my social media, I want to say, what was it? Like, it was either Monday or like Sunday. One of these past days this week, I showed Kay some copper I have acquired from a friend. And I got the copper from my friend because his dad was a plumber. And his dad's has unfortunately been passed away for a while, and he was going through... Ooh, I think the mic actually picked up that lightning. Ooh, we got good thunder today. Oh man, we're thundercrafting. Damn it, thundercrafting. That would be great for a blacksmithing stream. That'd just be perfect for a blacksmithing stream. But, so I got a whole bunch of copper from him. And my game plan... Well, actually, there's quite a few game plans regarding that copper. And game plan 1 is I got some copper tubing. And with that copper tubing, what I want to do is I want to make a dry wood distiller. And now you guys might be thinking, Sugi, I have never for once in my life heard of a dry wood distiller? And I'd be like, good. Unc Sugi's about to tell you about the dry wood distiller. So, the dry wood distiller is a device in which, holy smokes, that is a almost comment asking if you got that cover from a flock camera. I mean, I think flock cameras are a good source of copper, right? I'll steal flock cameras. We don't need. Granted, speaking of flock cameras, like, damn it, this is America. This is Freedomlandia. It is not. This isn't supposed to turn out like England and V for Vendetta, which once again is another very important book from when I was in my college years. Granted, I was only a filthy movie enjoyer of that film. Good film though. But yeah, so I want to make a dry wood distiller. Now, this naturally procs the question. Sugi, what's a dry wood distiller? A dry wood distiller is if you take wood, you put it into a metal chamber, you seal it off from oxygen, and then you cook it. And then you take the vapors off that come out of that wood from your cooking process, and then you distill those vapors out. That, chat, is how you can make a nice little shopping list of chemicals. For instance, that is actually how you make what is called wood alcohol. Wood alcohol is a mono alcohol. I like my technology monitoring on my wrist or on my home, but not my camera birds. Every bird's just a government surveillance device. That's just common knowledge at this point. But yeah, dry wood distiller, lots of fun chemicals, and I want to do that. So one of those chemicals I mentioned, wood alcohol, which is a mono alcohol. So it's a monocarbon molecule. So the alcohol in your drinky drinks, your wines, your beers, your spirits, that is a dual carbon alcohol. You can drink that and have a good time. Mono alcohol, you do 2 shots of that, you're now blind. It is dangerous alcohol. But I can make alcohol out of wood. Which is like a big part of the appeal there. So, granted speaking, there's just like a lot of appeals there. But that is also how I can make turpentine. Or pitch, for instance. Like, you can make a whole laundry... Wait, 2 shots and I never have to drive again? I don't know how to tell this to you, but our public transit isn't that good yet. It's just not there yet. I want it to be there. I want to have good public transit, damn it. I want there to be trains as far as the eye can see. Like, literally, the only... Like, granted, that is, like, the thing I am, like, hyped to eventually go to Japan to do, is literally just go to Japan and be like, hello, train, you're gonna just take me to all the fun places while I'm in this country. Like the trains will just take me to all the fun places, and I'll just have a fun time taking the train. I gotta walk 2 hours on foot to the closest bus stop, and I'm not that... Ugh! That's disgusting! We, Americans, deserve better public transit options. And you know what? We used to have better public transit options. It was called the streetcar. And mofos took the streetcar from us, man. Like, there's a lot of good reasons to not forgive the boomers for what they did to my generation. Them killing the streetcar is like their greatest sin in my book. Like, killing the streetcar was the biggest, dumbest thing my country has done in the early parts of my lifetime. Aren't all cars street cars? That's where they're like supposed to drive. No! Oh, no! Spilled beer! And then thunder. I like the timing. Okay. The streetcars were like mini trains. Like, streetcars were like kind of like the OG car. Because it was basically, the streetcars were like a thing that you can, like, it had rails. I know. Okay, I'm just trolling. Okay, cool. I have Mr. Spock as a chatter, so I'm really good at putting up with trolling. And I'm sorry, Mr. Spock. I'm sorry for the comment and also the spilt beer. I apologize for it all. Okay, I got a bit of a hump here. Granted, I do like the fact I got some of the holes lower than some of the others, but yeah, like, public transit, good. Streetcars, good. Like, back in my day, granted, speaking of, gosh, why am I just talking about media from back in my day? Today, ooh, that was a nice flick. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? That really good movie. In that movie, the villain is trying to... He wants to level... Hey. I did say sorry, Mr. Spock, okay? I'm probably going too rough on that. That's probably what I'm doing. Smaller bites. Smaller bite. Yep. There you go, buddy. Oh, gosh. Smaller bites. But yeah, the villain Who Framed Roger Rabbit... His goal is to... I'm used to it. Oh, no. Oh, no. His goal is to level Toontown so he can build a freeway. That is like the big bad and what the big bad wants to do. So... yeah, whenever I think about how glorious streetcars used to be, it's like one of the opening lines from the detective in the Who Framed Roger Rabbit is him getting off a streetcar and remarking, LA public transit, the best in the US. And I'm just like, gosh darn it, we used to have so much better public transit. And then we let those despicable cars onto the road, and I think I just got a wood chip in my beer. Okay, I took a sip. It doesn't taste like wood yet, so I'm probably in the clear. For now. But yeah, man, fiber. Yes! Fiber. That's the power of positive thinking. Remember, you get a wood chip in your beer, that's fiber. If you get ants in your salad, those are just protein croutons. Now, I eat a fair amount of plants that were originally growing outside, so I actually do consume a reasonable amount of protein croutons on the reg. And sometimes if I get lucky, I get sour flavored ones. And it's like, ooh, sour flavored ones. Man, I'm just getting treated today by nature. And then chat just looks at Sugi and be like, Sugi, there's... What do you mean sour? Well, okay, so here's the thing. Ants have defending chemicals, and the defense chemicals can taste a little sour. But that's only if you get the spicy ants, you know? Like, that's when you get the spicy ones, which is like, oh man, it's like, oh man, my luck is just firing on all 4 cylinders if I get the spicy ants today. That's just how you know you're just like in a good mood, you're having a good meal, and then you hit the spicy ant, and then it's like, okay. Today is a day I cannot buy a lotto ticket because I've just used up all my luck on the spicy ant. So, but that's just, you know, that's just part of like the normal experience of being alive. Is like whenever you get spicy ants in your salads, you just gotta appreciate the extra flavor enhancer, and then just be like, well, that's my luck for the day. Used up, gone, toodles, sayonara, sucker. All that stuff. Also, I am really enjoying this part of stream. I like just like casually hammering and then hammer and oh, hammer and yammer. Ooh, I like that sound. I like the sound of that. That sounds good. Yeah, so really, man. Man, if I talk to those, like, normal people who watch sports, like, man, there are so many people watching that World Cup nonsense right now, and I'm just like... What's a World Cup? Because, like, if the whole world is drinking from the same cup, yeah, I haven't had access to it because I definitely have not had any World Cup. I'm so excited to get my tattoo next week. Oh, man. Look at the cool, interesting people doing cool, interesting things, and I'm just like... I'll probably never get a tattoo. Just because, well... 1, I'm boring, and also 2, I like donating blood. Darn donating blood being a positive thing for for my fellow man. My fellow man who don't believe in trains. Come on, guys, get with the program. Get with the trains, man. Granted, I will have... Once California gets their high-speed rail built, in, like, maybe 20 years from now, I'm totally... I'm going back to California in a heartbeat to ride kick-butt American trains. Once they get built. It's a long way away. It is a scary amount of time away. But, damn it, I'm going to hope for that. Because I got to have hope for something. Well, everyone has to have someone to look forward to. Like, Ari looking forward to getting a tattoo. Getting it in Connecticut for the shorter deferral. It's for an early BD present to finally get one. Ah, very nice. I definitely appreciate B-Day presents. My B-Day present to myself this year was that Grizzly drill press that I'm currently... And I just knocked over my beer. Beep, beep, wait. Beep, beep. Okay. But yeah, the drill press was my present to myself. And we are finishing the stand for it, but that's gonna happen 1 week from today. Because, funny enough, I am actually gonna be having some fireplace people at my house a week from now. Because I want a new fireplace insert. I want to burn wood in my house. No beer abuse. Actually, what's the time? Huh? I don't know. We'll keep yammerings and chiselings. I'm actually really just enjoying the yammer and chisels. But yeah, we'll just keep this up for a little while. And then I'll get in fire enjoyers. Yes, fellow fire enjoyers. Actually, another reason why I like you guys. Like, you guys appreciate fire. Like, we need more fire appreciating in the VTubing community. Because really, like, honestly, when I'm thinking of, like, other streamers who mess with fire, honestly, the main guy who comes to mind is Mr. Slab. Well, Oolslab, the mad scientist guy from Ohio. Which, hey, I really like that guy. He's a cool guy. Very good VTuber. Definitely in a better league than me, but you know what? I'm happy at the league I play at right now. Oh, nice. But also, and speaking of, like, things I play at right now, the two most recent, I mean, it's a different subgene of content, so don't sweat it. Oh, I'm not, like, really all that really worried about, like, here's the thing. I remember starting out and like going an entire stream doing something like this and getting 0 views. And now I actually have a fairly active chat. Like, life is great. And, like, also, like, shucks, the one short of propane noises, that did exceedingly well. But, so, and also speaking, and that's also what brings me back to my thought from earlier was, and that is, I've been experimenting with Shotcut, and I actually made those last 2 shorts in Shotcut, and holy smokes, it is world-changing to now have a video editing software that I actually like using. Like, I started out using DaVinci when I was first making clips and such for the channel, and DaVinci is just a bear of a program. Like I actually asked a content creating friend of mine about video editing software stuff, because he's done a lot of that, like, style of work, so, like, he's an expert, and he of course recommended DaVinci, but DaVinci's just way too much program for little old me. The original version of the Blacksmithing ASMR video that actually got posted to my socials that was actually my last project in DaVinci. And I actually got off work yesterday early and had a little bit of extra time. So I was like, okay, let's open up Shotcut and let's try to like take this like regular video and turn it into like a YouTube short. And working in Shotcut, I was able to make that in like 10 minutes. Which, that is like incredibly game changing for me. To be able to sit down with a program, be like, okay, here's kind of my vision for the thing I want to do. So here's the clips I need to get. Here's how I need to like put stuff up in the video editing software and all that, and then I can just make it. I've never tried Shotcut. I wonder if it runs better than what Andrew has installed. So I mean, the thing is I don't have a lot of experience with video editing, and by no means am I a person to like talk to about video editing. But I was just looking up like free softwares, and that was one that came up, and I was like, okay, it's an option that's not DaVinci. Let's try it out. I tried it out and I liked it. So I am exceptionally happy. Does it have support for prefabs, like setting up different fonts, outros, etc. that I can have customized and drag into the timeline? I think you can do that. I haven't gotten that far with it. Because the thing is I'm still like an absolute baby at editing. Like, an absolute baby nobody. So, and really the main thing I've really just wanted out of my video editing was to just like take like moments from stream and like make like a short clip or something. So it's been really nice finding a solution that I want to use. Now, someday, who knows? Maybe someday I'll move up the video editing ranks. And actually want to get back to DaVinci, but where I'm at right now, that's not happening. Like, I'm just a guy spending an entire stream trying to level up an Anvil stand. Like, definitely firmly in. I gotta get back into working on drawing and video editing. Getting sick last week. I started feeling okay yesterday, back to normal. Ah, good to hear, good to hear. Which also, since those fireplace people are coming over, I'm actually going to have some time off from work. Because during fireplace people, they wanted an adult at the house. And the thing is I'm the only adult who lives here. So I had to ask off work for next Thursday. And funny enough, work was just like, okay, Sugi, you can take Thursday off and you can have Friday off. We'll just let you have Friday off automatically, and you're gonna get a 4-day weekend. Happy 4th of July, Sugi. And I was just like, oh, okay, work. I like long weekends. I like long weekends a lot. Like, shucks. Right now, my garden is an atrocious mess. Yay, poggers. Do you still get the holiday pay? I don't know if the 4th is one of our holidays this year, is the thing. I really don't know that. I will be getting paid for my 2 days off. I actually have 2 days of vacation left over for this year. And they're going to use my 2 days of vacation, so I will get paid for that time off. So, I will get it paid off. Well, I will have the off time paid for it. Words, hard. I should hydrate. That is literally the sign that you should hydrate, is the words get difficult. Oh, yeah. Premium hydration. Actually, even better premium hydration. That's premium hydration. Good old Sierra Nevada beer. But yeah. This also makes me like really looking forward to next week, simply because with this time off, hey, I'm off. I have time. Which, actually, we're gonna avoid getting wood chips in our beer for the second round. So with that time off, I do want to like do a slightly longer stream next Thursday and actually get the drill press stand done. You got a stream Friday too, or just Thursday? I'm gonna be doing Thursday, and I have to really look at the weather for next week, cause let's see, I want to say the 4th of July is on a Friday, Saturday. So since the 4th is happening on a Saturday, there's been a stream I've been wanting to do. And the stream is I'm trying to hold multiple thoughts, and it's ending poorly. The stream idea is American barbecue whoops all vegetables. And that would be a really funny stream to do for the 4th of July. I think so. Because I would love to do some like barbecuing, but it's just like all vegetables. Just vegetables as far as the eye can see. Because it would be real funny to do something like that, and then get a bunch of people coming in and being like, yeah, American barbecue. And then it's like, wait, VTuber, where's the meat? And it's like, there is no meat. I'll cancel poker and visiting family to watch. No! Spend time with your family. This is a message from Sugi. Spend time with your family. Funny enough, that's what I kind of want to do for my freed up Friday, since it's just like all of a sudden I now have Friday freed, is like, hey, I should probably go touch grass with my sister's family. Because if I do it on that Friday, that means I can take care of the July touching grass with my sister's family. and get it knocked out. And then... Actually, wait a second. You mentioned poker. And I know you're from the New England area. Do you by any poker? I hardly know her. Are you familiar, Ari, with the greatest card game of all time, euchre? And if you don't know of the euchre, that's fine. I'm just curious. Oh gosh, I did not get anywhere where I wanted to be. What the heck is that? Oh no. Ah. Okay. Moment, I gotta go to the internet. So, because everyone must know of the euchre, which, let's see, EU. Euchre is EU. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, euchre. Let's go though. So I'm gonna post a magic link, copy, paste. So that is euchre. It is the greatest card game in the history of card games. Now, it's primarily most popular. Oh dearie, I'm about to lose my Anvil stand somewhat. It's mostly popular around the Great Lakes region in the US. Is the area where it's primarily popular. I have family from Illinois, Michigan, and Upper Indiana. Euchre is like the poker of that part of the US. It is the popular card game to do. And it is somewhat peculiar of a card game, but it's also very, very, very fun. Shucks, that's kind of like on my bucket list of like collab things I would want to do. Is get a bunch of VTubers together and play euchre with VTubers. I actually next time Zerzon's in chat, I need to ask him about that. I need to ask him if he. I'm gonna get real close. Never heard of it, but if work is slow this weekend, I'll look at the rules and see if my coworkers want to play. My coworkers love card games. Okay. At Zerzon. I don't know if he's still watching or not. Oh wait, nope, he's not watching. He's doing his own thing. He's live on his channel now. So he's got that going on. But yeah, I do want to ask him that because he is from the area of the U.S. where that is played. Gosh, now I'm running into the issue of this edge here. Since I'm facing that way, I can't see the edge. Like, you and me can see this edge real well. Like, oh yeah, he has the same kind of accent as Narissa. Yes, it's called Midwest. It is Midwest. Me, I have no accent. Well, okay. That was a little scary. That was a little glitching out. Aha! Granted, just fistfuls of chips, though. There's gonna be a lot of cleaning. I'm not sure how deep into like the actual like cleaning I want to do this, because really all I've been wanting to do today was just this, like just chillax, yap, do a nice chill stream, which really with the rainy weather, it's just like I pronounce everything wrong enough where I've been asked where I'm from, and I have been in Massachusetts all my life. There you go. I was born in Indiana and raised in Kentucky. That's my upbringing. Let's see. Because we're kind of working on our last like little bit of area here. And I'd say my biggest goal for today would be getting the actual shape somewhat done. Funny enough, I am entertaining an idea that Mr. Spock suggested a little while earlier, and that was burning. So, if I wanted to, say, take this hole, and just both deepen and slightly widen it, I think burning is probably a fairly reasonable thing to try. It's just the biggest reason I don't want to like automatically go for the burning is just I don't want to do too much. That is dangerous. Too much is dangerous. Flashvid, hey Sugi, hey chat. How you doing? You having a good week? But yeah, just got today's been like the wood chip day. It's been very wood chip day. My entire floor is just covered in wood chips, which just means I get to sweep a lot after stream, but I'm okay with that. I'll happily, like, wood burning is always so relaxing. I've never done it in a long time, but it's one of my favorite art hobbies. Ah, okay. I did a wood burning stream a fair while ago, and it's something I want to try again, but I was using cedar as my material of choice, and getting the wood burning pin to have a consistent draw, a consistent movement, was really hard with the cedar, because every time I would hit like the fall growth rings, it would just like kind of catch on them just a little bit, and it kind of made it a little bit difficult to work it. So I want to get my hands on some basswood, because basswood's a really good wood burning wood. And if I can get my hands on some of that, I would want to give it a try. Oh. Sorry guys, we're working close to the camera right now. We're working close to the camera. Sugi's a few beers in. He's currently like really high off like the post Dr. Stone hype. And very sad that such a good show is over. Okay. Man, I just wanna, let's see, make sure. Because the ultimate goal for today, to get the shape, get it cleaned out, and see if I can get the anvil to sit in this shape. That is today's goal. That is the mission. It's a simple one, but you know what? Like, I'm a simple guy. Let's see. What have we got in here? Da, 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 da. Wow! I sure do love sending hammers into my hands. Said no one. Whoa. Lost a bit more ceiling. So I actually opened up the garage door primarily because I was hoping to see my little friend, the cat. So let's do some scraping. And I just want to take a look at the lay of everything. So we're gonna just do a whole bunch of scrapings. So I can see here we have bulge out. That bulge out is now gone. So, but it's a little high here. But just kind of want to really get this cleaned up and see if there's anything better I want to do to define the shape. Because I'm getting to the point where I'm really considering grabbing the anvil and seeing how well it will want to sit on here. I'm just gonna stand up and continue to evaluate my somewhat anvil-shaped base. Now I'm expecting some of my. Oh, wait. Oh. Wait, did we lose webcam? We lost webcam. Well, time to unplug and plug back in. We'll see what that does. Webcam's back. But I lost the VTube Studio. I just thought you were very still. No. Oh, wow. That's exciting. Because judging by how the iPhone is acting, it lost connection. Yeah, it lost connection. With like, I could see bumping the camera. Bump the camera tons of times. Okay. But okay. Yep, that's good. Yep, that's good. Ow! Haha! There we go. We're back. That's what being a VTuber teaches you, man, guys. Being a VTuber teaches you how to deal with tech issues. We're cooking. Well, we're not really cooking today. We're just solving tech issues. Oh gosh. Man, they're just chips everywhere. And now, granted, I am actually very happy with the depth. The depth looks really good. Because this is definitely a fair... We're microwaving! Oh, God. Okay, so... Funny enough, mentioning all this cookery nonsense, I've got an idea to keep the cooking action going as we move into these warmer months. And that is, I need to do some slow cooking recipes. So I'm thinking about doing something where, like, the first part of stream is setting up the meal in the slow cooker, and then I do the project. So for today, it would be like, I set up the meal in the slow cooker, and then we do the woodworking thing, or we do the whatevers, you know? Most of the time, it'll probably be a woodworking type of deal. That's really where I need to, like... I want to do more stuff like that. Also because I originally got into doing this VTubing stuff, because there needed to be more woodworking VTubers. And the problem is, I don't think the world is really trying to make more woodworking VTubers, which... Damn it, it's fun. Now, it's definitely not the most typical style of content. Honestly, that sounds cool. I like that. Great. We have approval from chat for this idea. Okay. Let's just give this an overview. I think it needs refinement. However, though, it is worth giving a shot. After I get some pieces out. Because I think both this corner and this far corner could be dropped lower. But honestly, I am very much interested in seeing how the anvil fits. Because we did lose some of the chalk line. So. Ooh, wow. Standing up after a while sitting down. Blood is now in legs. Okay, so I'm going to grab an anvil and throw an anvil on this. And we're going to see how it fits. Will it fit like cat in box? Or will it not fit like cat in box? Oh, oh gosh. Heavy anvil. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Wait a second. Let's see here. Holy smokes, guys. Oh my. Wow, that worked really well. That worked really well, because that is That is a reasonably tight fit. That is a very reasonably tight fit. Like, there's no lateral play in this. This corner, definitely need to drop that corner down more. But this, oh my gosh, this is just, like, there's a little bit of rocking because of how uneven I did the bottom, but it sits. The anvil sits. This is great. This is, oh gosh. You guys get... Ugh. Not too much leg. No. But yeah, it sits. It sits well. Like, this was... on it. Gosh, I now gotta consider how I want to move forward with this. Because I think one of my options is to probably fiddle with it a bit more. Kind of carve out this corner, kind of look and see what's going on. Because my main movement I'm getting is from the far corner opposite of you to this corner here. So, if I can refine that, this will be great. This is gonna be great. Like, this is the goal for today was to upgrade to the anvil stand. And this was a rock solid upgrade. Because, man, look at that. Look at that beautiful anvil right there. Ah, this bad boy has been passed down the Yamagawa family line for generations. And this anvil currently here today in my shop is living its absolute best life. As I am living my absolute best life. So, I'd say for today, this was good stream. This was good stream. I know this is not exactly the most exciting project to tackle, but having the anvil more deeply anchored and secured into the giant block of wood, which also, like, I don't think you guys really understand the scale of the giant block of wood. Like, it is it is a big block of wood. The block of wood is bigger than the anvil itself. So, which is good though, actually, because the reason, so, actually, funny enough, this little block of wood was the original anvil stand. This was anvil stand level 1, this guy. However, though, when I was hammering on the anvil would bounce off the concrete floor. So, to solve that problem, I was like, okay, so this is a mass issue. Find a bigger piece of wood. And I had a bigger piece of wood lying around. So I used the cube from the Cube project. Now I should have probably treated the ends of this so it wouldn't split as much, but that was just an... If it's still bounced, then you're hitting it too hard. If I can make this... Like, okay, so here's the thing. That anvil is 114 pounds. That is 114 pounds of steel Actually, it has a hardy in it, so it's more than 114 pounds. It's a lot of steel, man. It's a lot of British steel at that. And then plus with the block, it's a lot of mass. So that should make, I mean, really going from level 1 to level 2, huge improvement in the quality of what I could do blacksmithing. We're almost 10 time parts away. Ah, yes. My favorite unit of measurement. Parts. But yeah, like... And now that the anvil is recessed into the block of wood, this is basically level 3. So if I'm striking the anvil or doing any anvil work, like, that anvil does not want to rock under any circumstance, which is very good. So that will just make it even more stable, and I can pound more iron when fall comes, because I am done pounding iron until the weather gets cold again, because holy smokes, blacksmithing streams. Well, one, blacksmithing streams eat a ton of propane. Glad you're testing it out at 30 degrees just in case. Ari, don't you test all your projects at at least a couple of degrees? Like, you gotta try out 30 degrees. Man, you gotta really watch out for 45, I tell you. Like, you take your eye off 45, man, 45 degrees will give you some issues. But yeah. Well, so I actually had these 4x4s under it to raise it up a little bit more to be a more comfortable working height with the chair I'm in. That's actually the reason I had it set up, was so I could more comfortably work. I tested out my chemicals at work at 189 degrees. That's what I call it when I spill stuff. 180. Don't worry about that. Shucks, we are all dumb. We're either VTubers or VTuber appreciators, so there is a little bit of dumb in all of us. But yeah, so I know today isn't super exciting, but I am excited for this upgrade. This is actually gonna be nice. It's gonna be one of these things that I do and it just sits around for a while. And then I'm gonna do some blacksmithing work later in probably 4 months, and just be like, oh, thank God past Sugi did current Sugi this absolute solid. So with all that, I'd say I'm ready to find a raid target, which honestly I think I know who I want to target, because now let's play nice. Bro did meal prep but for blacksmithing. Exactly, that's the idea. Is do something for your future self. And also, people need to do that for themselves more often. People need to take care of future them. Ooh, he's not good at the game. Okay, good, because I'm also not good at what I do. I wish I could meal prep sleep. Oh gosh. Meal prepping sleep. Oh, that would be powerful. That would be unrealistically powerful. That would be amazing. That would be delightful. Okay, so let me get this link over here. So I am going to be hanging out in Mr. Zer's on stream for a little while I clean up the absolute mess I've made of my shop. So, I'd like to say, this has been Suki Yamagawa. Thank you very much for tuning in today. Sorry for only one stream this week, but I'm going to be touching grass with my friends. I'm to spam his chat. There you go. But yeah, I'm going to be doing some grass touching with friends this weekend, so I'd like to encourage all of you to have some time, spend time with people who are important to you. And with all that, I hope all of you have a great rest of your day, night, evening, whatever it is, wherever you're at. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.